Welcome everyone to another edition of Airy Sky Rita Lee's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. Before I continue, Chloe would have done the disclaimer, so I will let her talk first. But men, eyes up on the face, nowhere else.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so I want to talk about a few things that have been getting to me. One of them is my mental issues. I just am feeling a little down today about my mental status right now. I feel like I feel like no one. I feel like like I'm being dicked around in ways, and I feel like someone wants to control my life, and I
Well,
don't
don't
like
look at
that.
me. It ain't me trying
I
to
know
control.
it's not. And number two, I still keep hearing that my dad, who thinks he's a real woman, is telling people is as for a past year has been telling people that he's intersex, and it bothers me because it's like he's trying to ignore the fact that he was able to produce offspring as a dad, and it upsets me because he's trying to ignore the fact that I exist, or that he's not my dad, or I'm not his child. And it all started a year ago when he was jealous over me. He's become jealous of me, and because I have a lot what he doesn't, and he's jealous and he hates me for it. And then
Well,
he tries to claim that I'm not his child now.
all I could say is it's a little warm in here, so I'll just throw this on right now, like this. I gotta pull my hair in this scrunchie. I do want to say, Chloe's disabilities has attacked me a couple times for me being jealous. But you know what? I realize I'm not jealous of Chloe or her age. What a lot of girls are saying, and by the way, you do know there's going to be a guy on YouTube going, there's a dude with fake tits and an altered face. That's a dude.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the thing is, we don't like negative comments. I delete every negative comment. So, but anyways, the thing is Chloe's right for the most part when it comes to jealousy. Chloe knows I'm not jealous. You know what? Chloe always yells at me at times, trying to put me in my place, not because of age, but because I think, in my opinion, I look better than these drag queens that go and do drag shows, and
Well, you
then they're
do
like,
look
I'm
better than
going
them.
to have a sex change. It's like,
You
you're a
do look
drag queen. You're not a sex change. Get off
you
RuPaul's
you
show.
do look better than them. You do.
And so I put myself higher and mightier. And, there's people out there like our sister Izzy, who kind of is like, it was saying something about maybe Chloe's cuter than both me and Izzy, which Chloe, I think, would smile at that one.
Do you think my dad really is IS?
Nope.
And
I've already told you my opinion, so.
and um and why do you think he keeps claiming this shit?
Because he's a douchebag, plain and simple.
He wants to feel more like a woman
Yep.
because he's pissed off because he's genetically a man, and he has all male parts.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He's pissed, and because of that, he was so focused on trying to get rid of the fact he was born male that
You want poopy whoopy? There you go.
he even threw me away out of his life when I was a year old.
Yeah, exactly. Because you were disabled and they knew it.
Even if I wasn't disabled, he wouldn't have wanted anything to do with me. You know why?
Why?
Because he wants to be a woman so bad.
He, in my opinion, isn't a woman, so.
To my dad, it's nothing but a fetish to him. He does it because it's a fetish.
Yeah. So,
You know what he said? He's like, he's like, God, Vi, I would just love to be a woman.
Get off my tablet.
He was like this. He's like, I'd love to be a woman who could just wear, skimpy clothes, and have a dick in me, and have a nice vagina for a guy to stick his dick in, and for me to have full functioning ovaries and uterus. That would be so awesome, Vi, if I could have that.
Yeah, and that says right there they want to be taken care of. They're tired of driving a truck, but you know what? What'd you say? Dear old dad's 53.
I remember one time he tried to tell me he was born both, and I actually, put him in his place. I told him he wasn't, and he was well, how do you know? How do you know I'm not intersex? I'm intersex, and I'm your mom. I'm like,
Are you?
if you were intersex and you were able to carry a baby, then I wouldn't have been born. You wouldn't have been my dad. My mom wouldn't have carried me. And it was like, and I went to, and it led to him saying, well, I don't know if you're truly my child or not. There's no DNA proof or DNA test done. I would love to have a DNA test just to prove to you and your mom that I'm intersex and you're not my child.
I think he just wants to get out of not paying child support. By the way, I don't want to sound rude, but I'm just curious if you are sitting on my scrunchie.
No, I'm not. I'm not sitting on anything
Alright.
or in the bed.
Okay, thank you.
But he tried telling me that I was more Mexican than anything else. Again, people, do I look Mexican? Do I look Hispanic? I wondered. Sometimes I actually do wonder that, though. I don't know. If he's my dad, he's my dad. If he's not, he's not. I don't care. Whatever I have in my blood, I care. I really don't. You know what? If I have a drunk British blood in me,
Yeah,
I don't
that'd
care.
be cool.
If I have Hispanic blood that no one's ever told me about in me, I don't care. It's not gonna matter to me because you know what? I accept it. Wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
You found out that your dad wasn't your dad, but your dad was, you found out your dad was from,
Well, let me put it this way: my sister, my youngest sister, the one that's older than me, because I'm the youngest daughter. So the one up from me, she had a dad that had two last names because dear old mom basically had her, and dear old mom put their name on a birth certificate. That's it. So it could be the dad you have could be on your birth certificate. It's more highly likely not. So, but it's a theory. I was gonna.
a theory that if he wasn't my dad, he'd still be on birth certificate anyways.
Yes.
But why would my mom just put him on there then?
Because you said your grandfather wanted someone on the thing. By the way, everyone, don't
maybe
think
it's
I'm trying
because
to neglect you all.
maybe it's because my family probably didn't want to see some Hispanic person on a birth certificate.
Yeah, but I don't think you're Hispanic.
I know I'm not. I'm not. I'm pale. I'm pale. I pale up in the winter, so I'm not. And this winter, you'll see that that my dad's full of shit when my skin's completely pale. And that's why I want to dye my hair black again because I get that pink.
Yeah, I need to dye
and that black hair.
Chloe.
Ooh, yeah, good. My goth look.
Anyways, Chloe knows I need to dye my hair because it's not good to. There it is. Look where it was, everyone. Moppy was sitting under it.
Yeah.
What? You're done talking?
For now, I mean.
Well, I don't want to keep running a video for not talking because people think we're done.
Start talking.
So, today's plan is, besides me brushing my hair and putting in a scrunchie, which, again, I forgot, I gotta get this scrunchie.
I gotta redo my one eyebrow because it's uneven.
So, anyways, today's plan is, I got 6 minutes to finish up for all of you, is I gotta go to, Walmart today and Safeway, and I'd like to get it done. I might grab some lunch depending on my finances. Me and Chloe's talking about going to the dollar store and actually getting supplies there because we're really tight because we're going to Portland every month preparing for surgery, which when Chloe gets back out of here, I think Chloe should talk to you all for a second about the disgustingness that she's hearing about people throwing a fit about being transgendered and or intersexed and or trying to get surgeries done and can't on the grounds that um, on the grounds that there we go. So on the grounds that Chloe uh, knows as well as I do that it's not easy transitioning and being disabled. Plain and simple. I mean, look at the big picture, right? The big picture is people turning around and saying, that it's wrong that we, the people, shouldn't use money to go there and we should not be Thing is, Chloe's already getting a taste of being disabled, and she doesn't like it, even though she can't work. And because of it, Chloe will admit that that it upsets her as well as me that you got people out there that sit there and say, "Well, you shouldn't be going traveling to get yourself your surgeries." I mean, because we're on a fixed income, we should be here. We're not transitioning. But the problem is this, okay? And I'm going to break it down. Chloe knows this firsthand. That I'm going to ask a couple questions. Chloe knows the answers. Chloe, is there many transgendered services in this state? I mean, is there actual doctors here in the state that will provide them besides hormones and therapy? What about breast, face, and blower? No. You got to leave the state for it. Problem is because of it, people sit there and throw a fit that we're going to Portland every month. So I thought I'd get your opinion on it.
Oh, guess what? Anyone who has a problem with us going to Portland, tough, because we're gonna go, and we're gonna be going next few years, because once one person's done with surgery, we got someone else going for surgery, and I'm not gonna disclose any information on that because of all the haters out there. Yeah, it seems like a lot of trans people are against disabled people. And
they are.
It hurts me.
And what I wanted to say is they are, but here's the problem with being disabled. Okay, being transgendered and disabled, I gotta take. Chloe can admit I gotta take care of her. She doesn't bring in a lot of money, so I'm buying 2 train tickets now. In January, she knows it's going to hurt big time, so Chloe's got to go and she goes weekly to the food banks. And she's got to go to the monthly food bank. And she might have to get some additional help because Chloe and I are going to Portland twice in January and 3 times, I believe it is, in February.
Yeah.
So technically when I leave, I got 2 more trips, which I can extend to 2 by buying the ticket after I'm healing from surgery. I wake up from the hospital, I use my tablet, I make phone call, order tickets on the 3rd. And then we got the 14th and the 23rd, or something like that, 14th and 27th set up. And then I got to order tickets in March for the final follow-up, which means right now we're only worried about the food and our living accommodations when we're there in Portland, which people think, oh, well, you shouldn't be going to Portland. You shouldn't be going to Portland. Thing is Chloe is right. We're going there more than once. We're going there... we are going there for years. I mean, we got, let's see, 4 months in between, 3.5 months in between my surgery and her consult. And then we got to go monthly for the next 12 months just for her hair removal.
Yep.
Which more likely I have to talk to the hair removalist place on her behalf because she's too disabled. And and you might want to say something in a second. But anyways, I got to make phone calls. Like today I got to call up Safeway, which is easy. We got to recall our lawyer, which is and then we got to do other things. But the problem is this little woman here is disabled. And now, because of it, sorry, Veronica, if this goes over 15 minutes, I apologize. Chloe also needs to tell you how she feels about people telling her that Aspies and autistic people in that spectrum, the autistic spectrum, shouldn't be going through a sex change.
I think it's disgusting how these trainees are saying that. I mean, literally, they don't, because these trainees don't understand what it's like transitioning with a disability. They don't understand what it's like transitioning with an autism spectrum disorder hanging over their
And
head.
then you have all these damn people saying it now. Oh, I'm autistic.
And now you got people trying to play the autistic card.
Or the learning disabled card.
Like Mr. And I found out the reason why a lot of these trainees are trying to claim they're autistic, because there is one thing they want to be that is common for autistic trans people that they possibly are.
Intersex?
Yep. That's exactly why they play the autism card, and it pisses me off.
Well, I'm learning disabled, so technically, besides being learning disabled, I'm also intersex, so I understand intersex pretty well. Chloe called out a person named Kaylee. We won't give the last name. Apparently called them out being intersex, and Chloe...
You know a question I always ask these people, these fuckers who claim it?
Don't say it, because then people will use it, do research on it.
I'm not going to say the answer, but there's a there's a thing.
It's a test she uses.
There's a test that I use that none of them know what the right answer is, but I do, and there's a few of us out there that know it, because you have to pretty much go through it once a month.
I do want to say
she goes through it once a month. I go through pains once a month, and these fuckers don't, and that's exactly where I get them, and it works all the time, and that's how I weed them out. I know how to weed people out. When it comes to people claiming that they go through what I go through, and I know they're not. She
always yells at me too about it, because I go through the same thing. So
I weed them out. On it. Like, let's just say it's a monthly thing they claim they have.
Yeah, well, anyways.
I'm not going to go into it because they're going to research it. They might even try to research it. I mean.
Yeah, well, anyways. So me and Chloe also want to say, for the record, right, Chloe? That we're getting kind of irritated at these people that are always yelling at us because we're calling on the phone, and it's like they're treating Chloe like she's too damn disabled, and if she's too damn disabled, that should just tell you right there, disability. But no, she's got 16 more months to get through it, or is it 18 months? It might be 18 months still, 17 months, yeah. So we got all that, and so, it's not easy, So, me and Chloe get irritated. I mean, Chloe already vented about this, I think. We spent 39 minutes, correct me, right? 39. Calling a place to get a taxi to set her up, take her to her therapist appointment. They refused. She's got to have therapy in this town, otherwise she doesn't qualify.
Mm-hmm.
So it's things like this that really, really irk the hell out of me and makes me wonder about these damn people, So, have you noticed, because of the sun, not much sun now, and because it's getting cooler, my tan's gone away?
Yeah.
Man, I just love tanning, It's just something about it, You're like, oh, tanning. You already heard my bitching yesterday about the damn Taco Bell problem, So, but anyways, do we have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
So, because this video went 19 minutes, I will say this is mostly, I guess, Chloe edition 10.
No.
Or 9.
No, it's not Chloe edition.
Well, that's fine then. I'll just leave it that. I need to do a short video for myself, and I will upload these tonight when I get home. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. Just keep it nice is all we ask. If we get negative comments, we will delete it. And God bless you all and everything you do.